Okay. Double check. Okay, it's on. Okay, so I'm going to try to record a video to help you guys out with homework and using Pearson MyLab. So this is question number 19 of your homework. Let's say you have this question, and a given population for beverage drinkers and individuals per kilogram expenditure on tea and their per kilogram expenditure on coffee have a bivariate normal distribution with a covariance of 0.15. An individual's per kilogram expenditure on tea is distributed with a mean of 2.95 and a variance of 0.16. An individual's per kilogram expenditure on coffee is distributed with mean 2.32 and a variance of 0.09. First question asks if each individual in the population drinks 2 kilograms of tea and 1 kilogram of coffee, the mean total expenditure on beverages is some amount, the variance of another amount. So let's say you don't know what to do with this question. The reason I like Pearson MyLab is we can come up to question help and it can give you help me solve this, as well as you can go look it up in the book and you can use some other tools. But let's look at help me solve this. So the first thing it's going to do is give you a look at the problem. So same problem. Then it's going to help you derive the first part of it, which is basic expression of how these two relate. So we have 2 kilograms of tea and 1 kilogram of coffee. So that should give us the expression 2T plus 1C. See if it'll let me do this. So carefully enter your response as an algebraic expression using the proper notation, proper format. Hopefully it takes that. Good. So if x and y have a bivariate normal distribution with covariance some value, and if a and b are two constants, then ax plus by follows the distribution. So we should pull this. So if x and y have a bivariate normal distribution with this covariance, and if a and b are constants, then ax plus by has the normal distribution of this is distributed normally of a times the population mean of x plus b times the population mean of y, a squared times the variance of x plus b squared times the variance of y plus 2ab times the covariance of x and y. So find that one. I think it's that. Good. So that's just a formula you could pull from the book, but this is how, if you had gotten it wrong, it will tell you the answer. So this is the formula that it's going to expect you to use to solve the mean expenditure and variance. This is actually going to help you with the variance, but so the mean is found by just plugging into our formula. I created a little spreadsheet here. So our expression was 2 times t plus 1c. So I don't know why it's not showing up. So you plug in whatever the value for this particular question is. So here it is 2.95 and 2.32. Should give us 8.22. The variance is found with that formula that we used before. Don't know why this is not working right. Okay. There we go. I got it to pop up. So you just place the variance in the columns that are associated with tea and coffee. The formula, we have 2 squared because there's 2 t's times B3, which is the variance of t, plus 1 for the coffee squared times its variance, plus 2, which was a constant, times 2 from 2 t's, 1 from 1 coffee, times our covariance of 0.15. Okay, so that's how we solve the first part of that. So then it says, well, what if the covariance was 0? So all we have to do is replace in that formula where the covariance was 0.5 with a covariance of 0. The rest of the formula stays the same. When you evaluate that, you get 0.73. The mean will stay the same because covariance has no bearing on the mean. Okay. So that's the question help. Now, if we go back, it might give us different numbers. In this case, it left them the same, so we can just put them in. Oh, did it change? Oh, it didn't change. Hmm. 32. Oh, 2 and 3. Change the coefficients. So I don't know why my Excel's not. So it's 3. 2. So change these 3, 2. Or 2 tea and 3 coffee. Okay, so I forgot to change coefficients, but all you have to do is go into the formula and change them. So here, once again, it's asking about the covariance of 0. So what I'm going to do is copy the formula with the new coefficients to here. All right, try that again. change this value to 0. Everything else should remain the same. Okay, last question says if x and y have a bivariate distribution with covariance equaling 0, this implies that the variables are or show independent or independence, because covariance is asking about how these variables move together, but if they have a covariance of 0, then they're completely independent, and that covers that. So go back. Hopefully now you can see how you can use Pearson's MyLab, use the question help to help you get the right answer and help you understand how to get that right answer.